Hello.
Hello, interwebs.
We're live.
Yay.
And we're live on Vim, too. That's fancy.
Yeah, I upvoted.
Did you?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know how you did because I haven't even pressed publish yet.
Okay, well, I don't know.
Well, there you go.
I just work here.
Okay.
Magic.
Magic, the internet, interwebs of magic. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to Thursday Night Live. I'm John. That's Blaine. Eliana. Over there on the other side of the pond. How are you guys doing? How's your week
I'm in the
been
middle
so far?
of the pond.
Yeah.
Always awesome. Tiring and awesome.
I've been building this thing.
This thing.
That
Hello,
does
Michael.
awesome things.
Yeah, I think it's real good.
Building. Hello, David. Hello, John. Welcome, guys. Hope you guys are having a fantastic day. I'm a little. I gotta be completely honest. I'm running a little late mentally. I just had guests over to the house. My wife's family had some friends over, so I was on the barbecue task. So that's what I was doing for the entire
Not bad.
afternoon in scorching heat, sun coming down, and my fat self, no shade, right in front of a grill, cooking chicken.
Nice.
So, yeah. But I'm here now. What do you guys want to talk about? Are we going to talk about a little...
So, a few months ago, I did a post that detailed some strategies that new members of the community could potentially implement for their journey on the blockchain. And I feel like it could speak to a number of us.
Wow. Dr. Lobes, ladies and gentlemen, 3 a.m. making the trip to the live event. Welcome, sir. Welcome. Blaine's going to recite my blog post verbatim for everybody that didn't read it yet. Yeah, as Blaine was saying, I did this post yesterday. It had like a whole bunch of views, whole bunch of comments. People seemed pretty fired up. I think there was one person that used the hashtag today. So everyone that said they were so gung-ho about this, there was one person who used the hashtag.
People are still planning.
Yeah, so it's... Anyways, let's dive into it. We'll go over a few of the points. The PDF is there, a really fancy PDF. I save paper, so I put it on both sides. So I have my cheat sheet behind.
Good job.
And then I have my calendar right here. How is the Thrive on Hive thing? Now, this came totally... Hello, Charlotte. Hello, Bar. Totally, I was just thinking of, what to post last night. And I was like, I should, like one of the things, especially, this is CTP. So we talk about online business affiliate marketing. One of the things a lot of people say is that I don't know how to do this. I don't have the skill to do that. There's a line of I'm not going to say excuses because everyone's different, but there's a line of reasons why people can't do something. The idea with this post yesterday was to not only give you goals to set, to shoot for, but to engage with the community and get them to help and inspire you as well. Motivate each other. That's the idea. So it's not like a challenge like, oh, I'm going to do this and get a reward at the end of it. To me, it was a community-based thing. And I want to scour, the blockchain. I'm going to be looking for posts talking about this. I'm going to be sending, not only upvotes and tips, but I'll be sending HSBI. I used to just call it SBI, but now I'm going to put the H in front of it. HSBI.
HBI.
Yeah, HBI. Well, it's not HBI because it's still staked base income, I think.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm confused. But we just want to reward people for taking action and setting some goals. So the two goals I said is that, you should shoot for 1,000 hive power. And then after you hit that, shoot for, earning like 25 hive per day. And then each one of these things or these goals had tasks that we could do each and every day that are... None of these things cost an arm and a leg. None of them. Most of it you can do it just with some elbow grease. But I thought it'd be cool tonight to just talk about it, go over a few of these points. Blaine, Eliana, and myself obviously are past that one goal number 1, so we can actually speak on this. And if you don't believe us, go check our accounts. That's the beautiful thing about blockchain. There's no hiding. There's no like, oh, I'll teach you how to make 1,000 hive power, and I have 5 hive power. So I don't know. You guys up for that? Sound good? Yeah, everyone up for that?
Yeah, I think we're good.
We're good. We're awesome. Epic and awesome. So why do I say 1,000 hive power? The reason I say that is because I think that's when your account really can open up for you. You can get into delegation. You can get into better curation potential. You can get into earning decently, no, not tons, but you're going to be earning like around 3% a year on that staked hive. So that's one of the reasons. That's a few of the reasons, excuse me, why I placed 1,000 hive power as a good goal to shoot for. You guys think of any other reasons why 1,000 is a decent number to start?
Because it gives you enough RC to do anything that you want without having to worry. And RC is resource credits.
Yes, I was about to say, Blaine, what is RC?
Everything on Hive costs, and it costs resource credits. So you need to have resource credits to perform actions on the blockchain. Once you have 1,000, basically, unless you're trying to do something every second of every minute of every day, 1,000 is enough to cover all of your standard daily interactions.
Right.
So.
Yeah, it's it's a really good target because you can then use the blockchain without having to stress. A lot of people that are getting into this go, "Oh, I can't post comments anymore. I can't do this. I can't do that." Well, that's because of RC and because of the if you use up all your resource credits, you won't be able to use the blockchain. So 1,000 is a great target where you will never really, unless you're using it for like heavy blockchain usage where you got bots going this, that, and a third. 1,000 is plenty. Heck, 100 hive power is plenty. To use it for commenting and making blog posts. But 1,000 to me, just like Blaine said, a really good target because then you could rest assured that your RCs will never run out. And also to me, this is another reason I think 1,000 is a good one. People look at your account and they see 1,000 hive power and they don't see power down every single day. That shows people that you're serious about it. Serious about it. Yes, and yes, Dr. Lowe's just said a really good point. With the new hard fork, resource credit delegation is coming. So imagine that. Now you can, if you have 1,000 hive power, you can start delegating your resource credits to certain projects and people and onboarding new friends and family. Tell us about your new opportunity, John. Well, if you are my friend, I have a friend bonus of 20%. No, there's no downline here. Sorry, MLM people waiting to make millions. But yeah, that's another reason. I think too. Anything else? Anything else I'm missing, or for some reasons why 1,000 is a good target?
Well, you don't have RC delegations. You can delegate some. You have more than enough to delegate to someone or a project. So you can start away if you want to go to certain tokens. For example, you can delegate to Leo Voter, or
exactly,
for example,
because that is really cool.
I'm just going to keep talking for John just because it's funny.
Go ahead. Yeah.
No, it allows you to delegate to projects or to people and help build the community as well without having to worry about draining your resources and your hive power.
Mm-hmm.
So, absolutely another great reason.
Yep.
All right, John, you can talk now.
Oh no, thank you, sir. Because that goes into goal number 2, where you want to like start making some income from this. And what Eliana said was brilliant. I mean, if you have 10 hive power and you delegate 5, guess what? That doesn't do anything for anybody. That doesn't do anything for your account at all. But 1,000, now all of a sudden you can delegate 100 hive power to something like Leo Voter. Leo Voter will pay you in Leo. So now not only are you earning from all of your Hive stuff, now you've got an income stream coming in from another project on Hive where you're delegating to something you believe in. And obviously we're all three of us are fans of Leo, and to me it's a no-brainer because I want to stack some Leo, and I know Leo's going to be a lot harder to come by in the future. So I can simply just delegate some of my hive power to Leo voter and sit back and enjoy getting Leo every day in my pocket. Passive income. Isn't that what we talk about in the PI word, man? Passive income. But there's no downlines required for this. Blaine, did you get referred so I could make an extra hive today?
No, I don't think so. When I joined, I had to send an email. Just wait for an email back or something. I don't remember.
So did I. Had to. Yeah, I got mine pretty quick. I mean, I got my account. See, people don't know how long we've been on this blockchain since 2017. Back then, it wasn't as easy as just signing up for an account, saying I want my account, and you're good. You had to literally wait for someone to send you an account.
You had to wait like 40 some odd days.
I think there's some people still waiting.
I was scared about that when I started, and you guys talking about how long it takes to create an account. When I create my account, I only wait for an afternoon or so just a few hours. So I got lucky, maybe.
It was less than 24 hours for me. But I mean, Eric's here. Hi, Eric. I know Eric had his better half trying to sign up for I think she's still waiting for her email from Steam It Inc. I mean, it's like 5 years ago, we're still waiting for an account. I mean, it was really, really bad. So now when things are coming, to 2022, we don't need to worry about that because we have all of these. If you have 1,000 hive power, you never need to worry about that because you can literally create an account for yourself. You can also delegate upcoming, like Dr. Loeb said, delegating your resource credits. That's coming up with a new hard fork. So. Beautiful things. I
got another one.
You got another one?
I got another one.
Yes.
Your vote actually becomes worth something at 1,000. At 100 hive, I mean, you can vote 100% and you might make 0.001 hive off of it.
Right. Yep.
But at 1,000, you don't have to vote 100% every single time. You can start to lower your percentage of votes. You can vote more often, and you start to see a return on those votes. Curate.
Curation. Yes, curate. Yeah, and it's stacking, right? Like that's what's so cool about, when you're creating and curating on the blockchain, you have that, 1,000 hive power. Now all of a sudden you're getting that 2.8 something percent a year just from having it staked. Plus you're getting, I don't know, Blaine. I know Blaine was doing like 12%, 15% curation. I'm around 9%. That's where I seem to be hovering. So I'm getting 9% back for liking other people's stuff. I mean, do you see how this could stack up pretty quickly? The 25 hive per day, but it all starts, I think, at the 1,000, right?
I'm at like 6% now.
6%.
My curation.
9%.
Damn, man.
Gotta make some adjustments.
Some adjusting.
I don't pay that much attention to it.
Well, it's completely passive, right? It
does it on its own, yeah.
And that's what's so important about setting this stuff up now is that it just keeps stacking and keeps growing on its own. You just need to put some effort into it, get it going. It's kind of those. What did we call it? The AAP. Was that for another day?
Active, passive.
Mm-hmm. Yep. You need to get active to start getting the passive. And that's what Blaine's doing now. He got active. He was coding, developing, even making blog posts. And now he just sits back and gets hive in his wallet every day. So it's really important, I think, to get 1,000. And then that number for gold number 2, 25 hive per day. That's just a target. That's just a goal. That doesn't. You don't have to stop there. I have a goal of hitting 100 hive per day. I'm nowhere near it, but that's my dream. So I go over some tips here on how you could do that. Engagement, curation, delegation, dollar cost averaging, incomes tokens like Index and Bro. I know Blaine will love to talk about Index. Yeah.
Yeah, I love the index. It's absolutely amazing and is doing great things. And I own more of it than anybody else. Like I'm a product of my product, right? Like I talk about it all the time. But this index stuff is really starting to work out the more and more that I accumulate it. So don't buy it. Let me buy it all. And
Yes,
then you
or
guys
sell it.
can sit back
Sell it.
and whine about how much money I'm making off the index after I bought all of it.
Like it. Obviously vlogging. If you're into doing videos, you can do tons of stuff on 3Speak. There's tons of apps like Jimmy Adames, shout out to Jimmy. He's doing a ton of stuff on Like2 right now, taking pictures, posting them. It's basically Instagram on Hive. You can do that. That helps. You can earn from that. Edgar, how you doing, sir? Welcome. Obviously, Splinterlands, I'm a raving fan of. Blaine loves buying packs and selling the cards. Eliana likes it all.
I was going to say eSensi is a great mobile front end. You can't really see it on my phone. Maybe if I turn the brightness
down. You're frozen,
though.
You're frozen.
Am I frozen?
Oh, you've been frozen for like...
Yeah, you're always frozen.
Yeah. Oh. All right. Well. Oh, well.
eSensi. You want to see eSensi. Yeah.
It's like2.com, Barb. I think that's it right there. I think that is it. Is that it?
Look at that.
.com?
No, because I reblogged.
Oh, it's so bright.
I like2.com. Yeah. That's... And it connects to your Hive account. Just use... Yep. And they give out great votes. Yeah, fantastic votes. Yep. Yeah, the owner of that and the operator, he really does support his community. So big shout out to him. Yeah, eSensi is great. I have it on my phone. Like I love it. It's my go-to. They've really done a really good job, I think, of making a very functional mobile application. So
yeah, because I'm always on the go, and then John's always posting links to posts in our chat, and I have to use eSensi to go there so I can read everything. Upvote it, downvote everything.
Yeah, look, we were just talking. Can you see that? Can you read it?
No.
Well, I just got notice from eSensi Leo Bounty, so that's my delegation to Leo Voter. Sent me 12.
Oh, I got that as well. Yeah.
Just passive income, man. I mean, it's not making me rich, but it's stacking. And that's the point. Because if we're doing this, if we've hit this is what our next thing is. We just want to grow this. So you're just stacking. No need to sell anything. No need to buy a bunch of stuff. You don't need to refer your brother Jim to the downline opportunity at all. Literally, you build your business here. You create content. You network with people. You use the applications. You build a brand. Eventually, you're going to be able to build your list with CTB Talk. I mean, this is going to blow your mind because you're going to be writing blog posts. You're going to be able to have a lead capture form on your blog post. You don't need to go anywhere else. I mean, you can. I mean, if you want to, I'm sure it's fantastic opportunities out there, but you will be a tiny little guppy in a massive ocean. There's less people on Hive doing this. You can stick out a lot more now. Now is the time to do this. Don't wait for the masses to come, because then there's more noise. I was watching a video. Chim did a video about DeFi pools the other day, and one of the points he mentioned, which was really bang on, is he's like, this is still early for a lot of this stuff. When everyone comes to it, the APR will lower. Same type of idea on the apps on Hive. The potential for you to stick out will lessen. Now is the time to be active in front of people. Now, because there's less people doing it. The more people that get into DeFi pools, the lower the return. The more people that get into these decentralized blockchain applications, the harder it is to stick out, because there's going to be more people creating noise. So this thriving on Hive is it's a never-ending thing. It's get going now and do this and get into the habit of doing it. I don't know if you guys were reading any of the comments on that blog I did yesterday. That was the big feedback I got, is most people got started and then they felt deflated, like they couldn't keep going, or they hit a roadblock and they couldn't get inspired. What are some of the techniques or tricks, like if you get stumped, Eliana, Blaine, if you guys get stumped, what would be some things to help your creative juices flow?
I get stumped all the time. Not creating blog posts. My content is different from John's content.
Right.
Let's make that clear. Mine is more like math and formulas and stuff, and trying to figure out how to make everything do the things that they do. But I get stuck all the time. So what do? I go and take my dogs for a walk. I go stare at fish. I've got a lot of fish tanks now, so I just stare at them. I play silly games on my phone sometimes. Just anything basically to take my mind off of my work. Yeah, that's what I do. Am I frozen again?
No.
No, I'm good.
Not yet.
Not yet. You will.
That's good.
It's okay. It's okay. You're still good.
I will.
But that's a really good point. I mean, I remember me and you were talking, months ago. I can't know exactly when it was, but I remember you were starting to share blog posts inside of the CTP Discord, and the content of the blog posts were all programming and development stuff, because that's what you frequent. Like, that kind of like gives you ideas. It gives you kind of leadership. If you don't know something, you can go to someone who knows it. You're learning all the time. So that's something that's helped me a lot. I am the creative side of this, and I need to write content and be out there in front of people. When I get stumped, I have my journals with me, so I can go back to figuring out stuff that might have piqued my interest a couple months ago or a year ago. I can write about it. But how do I fill those journals? I go and read. I mean, that's my thing. It's not for everybody. I'm not saying, oh, you got to read or else you're a failure at life. No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, personally, for me, that helps me more than anything. Like, if I get stumped, I have writer's block. I don't know what I'm going to write about. I don't know what I'm going to do. I literally go to my journal and go find. I have 4 of these. See that? Isn't that nice? Big shout out to Cruising, man. Rest in peace to Rob. I literally this stuff is filled with content. Filled. And it gives me ideas. And how I fill this content is through reading. So that's something that works for me. Might not work for you, but Blaine reads blog posts that is in the industries that he likes.
Yeah, when I was on Telegram actively, I was subscribed to probably a dozen channels that were programming or web development based. And as I'm more into Discord now, I'm more into multiple servers that are programming or Discord based that I can just browse through, look at stuff. Even on Reddit, like, I follow all the programming channels, and I randomly help out people that have questions and stuff like that. So it's all the little things on the side that help give inspiration and give more meaning to what we do every single day. So,
yep. Preach it, man. Preach
it. It's all about what your passion is, right? Whatever your passion is, that's what you write about. That's what you talk about. That's what you continue to go on and on and on about. I go on and on and on about programming, and everybody thinks I'm talking in ones and zeros half the time because nobody understands what I'm talking about. So,
pretty much.
I make things look pretty for John.
Make things go bleep and bloop and blop on the internet.
Yeah.
That's all I need. Yep. And that's, so just like you said, Blaine, I think that's really, because people are like, wow, I'm trying to build a business online, but I don't want to do affiliate marketing. I kind of want to talk about sheep. Okay, guess what? I'm sure there's a community of sheep people. If there's not, maybe you can create one, because you can create communities here. Or maybe you want to take pictures of your pet sheep, or if you're shaving sheep, or whatever sheep things you do. I don't know. And the only reason I'm saying that is because I drove past a bunch of sheep today, because I live in the middle of podunk nowhere. But whatever your passion is, there's an app on Hive that will let you, promote it, talk about it, tap into a community. We created List Nerds for that, man. I mean, if you need, people are like, well, I need to get some feedback. I was having a big old conversation in Discord last night, and people were like, well, I need to get some feedback on a new lead capture page I'm building. I'm like, throw it in List Nerds. Let people see it. See what the reaction's like. I mean, there's so many different ways. It's not limited to making money online. It's whatever, just like Blaine said, you're passionate about. Write about it. Good things will happen. Thanks for listening.
That's it. That's the show. Thanks for coming by. No, I'm just kidding.
That's it. Yeah.
Buy our stuff.
I have this streaming on Facebook. I forgot to go look at Facebook to see if anyone's commenting. I should really do that. Yeah. Sorry. Oh, Eliana liked my show. So thank you, Eliana, for liking it. Appreciate
You're welcome.
You. Thank you.
Yeah, we went over everything. So I did want to talk about, in goal number 1, show up every day. You cannot just do the first step in goal number 1. You cannot just show up every day.
Yep.
You have to do number 2 or number 3, number 4, number 5, number 6. You have to do these things in conjunction. I can show up every day and ramble on in Discord, but it does not help what I'm trying to do of building 1,000 hive power.
Yep. Good point. That does not build your hive power. Hi, everybody. The weather in Tennessee is fantastic. Have a good day. Doesn't build your hive power. Now, maybe showing up and then creating content, or doing a Leo thread, or maybe commenting on blog posts, engaging with more people on different Discord communities, dollar cost average into your hive power, and then learning, learning some of this stuff, reading blog posts, watching talks, listening to podcasts. I don't know. Would that help? Maybe.
Yeah, because hopefully listening to podcasts, reading books, and doing all these things will inspire you to talk about or blog about or comment about whatever your passion is. And again, it doesn't have to be this or that. It can be Bill Murray. It can be Mittens for Kittens. It can be fish.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter what it is. Like, you can find or create a community for anything.
I've literally created an account for where I'm taking pictures of my Rottweiler. That's it. Sheba the Roddy. Give her a follow. I'm not writing War and Peace there either. It's little funny little blurbs, maybe a sentence or two. I'm taking a picture. I'm earning hive, adding value to the community, doing that because I like Rottweilers. So I'm going to take pictures of them. I might not write about them, but I'll take pictures of it. So there you go. Oh, I don't know what to write about. Well, do you like flowers? Take pictures of flowers, man. I onboarded my buddy to Hive a couple of months ago. He literally takes these massive War and Peace picture collages and puts them up about the food that he's eating. He lives in Vancouver, so he's always at some new restaurant that's opening up. He's taking pictures of it. He's cooking the food at his house. He's taking pictures of it. This guy's not a professional photographer. He's not a professional blogger. But go look at the rewards he's kicking in. $30, $40, $50 a post for taking pictures of his Big Mac, man. Like, guys, what are you doing? What are you doing?
I post gameplays of the game I weekly play when I can.
I created an account to bitch about Splinterlands. I'm getting paid to talk about Splinterlands. That's got nothing to do with making money online. That's a passion. I'm telling you guys.
You can always try Rich Blaine and buy Index.
Yeah, I try.
I need to actually go buy some.
That's a challenging goal, but you can.
I put some offers in for some worker bee this week because someone was selling them cheap. I got a couple yesterday cheap.
Good job.
But they haven't. I have the.
I've been doing that for Bro.
For Bro, nice. Yeah. I delegate to Bro, so I get Bro passively.
Oh, I have to do that. Good reminder. Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, it's great. It's fantastic. Big shout out to Raymond and the Bro Massive. Worker bees another thing. Sorry, go ahead.
not related to anything that we've talked about tonight. If you are selling a token on Hive Engine or Tribal Dex or whatever it may be, don't sell it for whatever the person is buying it for unless it's a high volume token.
Don't be a flipper.
Because all you're doing is helping out these people that are making fractions of a penny flipping these silly tokens.
Don't be a flipper.
And if you want to sell Index, send me a message. I will buy it.
He just did buy some, I can see. Because it's the blockchain.
Everything's visible. Great.
I'm buying like 5 at a time. I'm just so happy that it's not buying right off Index right now. So, not that I mind. I like buying it so I get that percentage, right? So, that's our strategy. I mean, it's definitely not financial advice, but it's what we're doing. So I implore you guys. I'm just going to get back to this, wrap this up, so everyone can go and look at their fish if they want, or shave their sheep, eat a Big Mac, whatever. Take part in this. We did the CTP grind one a month ago. There was like 3 people that took action. No one else. Take action on this. I'm going to do a post tonight talking about it. I'm going to go over some of these points and just kind of, like go deeper into it. But use this hashtag on your content. Thrive on Hive. Heck, start putting it out on Leo Threads. Big shout out to Leo Threads. The CTP tag was like 11th or 12th, which is great. Let's try to get this up there. If we can get Thrive on Hive rocking up there, that'd be fantastic. He's frozen again, Eliana.
Am I frozen?
Oh, yeah. He's kind of smiling and looking at the camera.
Yeah, at least I'm looking at the camera this time.
Yeah, you are looking at the camera this time, yeah. But you can tell when his connection goes to one red bar. That's when I know he's frozen.
I connected my computer to my phone, and I'm just on the 4G network. It's all good, though. Doctor says, what do you guys do with listeners' mail linked to 2, 3, 4-year-old articles? Upvote, downvote, skip? My answer, I don't know if people are going to like my answer, is anytime that anybody asks or I have to ask, what should I do? My answer is downvote. Downvote it all.
Blaine's the downvote king. Obviously, you can't upvote that on Hive. I appreciate some of those articles. If it's something that I'm interested in, obviously I'll upvote it. I'm not as liberal with my upvotes anymore, just because I think that we got to work on that reputation system. There's already someone who's 100 again. It's just like, oh my gosh.
Are you serious?
Oh yeah. People are in their 80s, 90s already. It's just, but we made the announcement, so this, it's going to change again because we need to iron this out.
I mean, there's a lot more variation now, but there are people that are way up there.
Yeah.
So
and I get it. They're leaders in listeners.
Oh yeah, they're the ones that are always going to be up there first.
Yeah, they'll always be up there.
We were hoping it wouldn't happen in 4 days.
Right. We want it to be slow. We want it to be like, again, I'll use Hive as an example. My level on Hive is like 78.83. I've gone up to 78.83. I was 78.82 last week. Like, that's slow. It doesn't have to be that slow on listeners, but I'd like it to be a real climb. Like, I want people to feel like they're adding value and not just putting up whatever. And but it depends. It's a good question. I mean, for content for me, I tend to upvote a lot, of course. Mike, hold on. Hey. Okay, but please hold.
So, just with the reputations, I'm going to make another adjustment to it, and then we'll probably end up resetting the reputations in the next couple days, just so everybody knows. I put it out before, expect it to happen weekly until we get this thing figured out. What I'm doing is I'm making small adjustments to how reputation is calculated, with the hopes that over time it will sort of like work out. So, and the goal is to try and avoid crazy math problems, because if you try and do like Hive reputation and how that's pulled, I have to do like 7 math problems just to get the answers to fill in the final math problem to figure out how reputation is. So it's a convoluted mess, and I'm trying to avoid that. Is what I'm trying to do. So,
I'm back.
Welcome back, sir.
My neighbor dog just got let out, so my dogs are losing their minds outside.
Neighbor dog, I like it.
Yeah, my neighbor's dog.
Yeah, perfect.
I need to yell.
So that's the scoop troop. That's the plan, Stan. That's the facts, Jack. Okay, that's enough. Elliot just didn't give you a side glance. All right, man. It's the fumes. It's the barbecue fumes. The heat has gotten to me today. And then we were playing like volleyball outside, and my wife decided to spike the ball, and it hit my head. And I was like, I got a concussion like 2 weeks ago. She's like, oh, you'll be okay. I'm like seeing stars. Anyways.
I keep forgetting that I'm frozen, so I'm like looking into the camera, talking, using all my hand and arm movements and stuff, and it doesn't matter. I could sit here and pick my nose. Nobody would know. Yeah.
It's just I'll do the pose you're doing.
Oh, I see it because I got Venmo. Yeah.
Okay. Right.
I was like, this time I'll know when I freeze, and I wasn't even paying attention to him.
You have a poker face. You're good for playing poker.
Face. It's a good poker face.
Guys, I hope this was of value to you.
Before we derail too much.
Yeah. Anything you want to add? Are we good? Yeah.
Fire stuff. No, thanks for coming out. We hope everybody got a little bit of something from it. Take action. Thrive with Hive. Thrive on Hive. Sorry.
Thrive on Hive. Thrive with Hive. Thrive if Hive. Thrive a Hive. Whatever. Yes. Have fun.
The point is do stuff. Right? Do stuff. Like, that's all I got. Thanks for coming out.
Just do it.
Just do it. Stuff. Nike said it best. Toodles.